moving. She is moving into the sunlight. God damn, there's no power steering.
Hello and welcome to the Sentimental Car Club.
Why did that sound like welcome to Jackass? Okay, should we get her out of here under her own steam? Right, you ready?
Okay, yes.
Let's try it. Oh, sounds like a fan, doesn't it?
Wow.
I don't think I'm going to make that corner.
I love
So
how we can drive.
We do seem to have a reverse gear as well. Yep, it is backing up. But it does die every time. I don't know why.
We could drive like 2 meters and then it dies.
No, but now I might be able to get into second gear. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Gear change. Second gear is working. Test the brakes. They are not good at all.
No, that's a
And the
surprise.
car's died. It's a safety feature.
God, it stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, here we go. Hope things aren't falling off of this car. Have we died again? Yeah, we died. Here we go. We're going up the hill.
Oh my God, we're going up the hill.
Going up the hill in my XR3i, everybody. This car hasn't moved in like God knows how many years.
No.
Even when we last towed it into the barn was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Don't go too close because of brakes.
Oh God.
Imagine if we ended up going off the edge of the hill into the other barn. Stalled. I mean, it's a drive.
Here we go. This is it. First driver for my Escort. Woo!
Our
everybody.
Oh my gosh. Let's have a bit of a run in case the brakes don't work.
Still in first gear. Would you like a drive?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, you would.
Look at it.
I can't believe it.
It's out and about. It's in the sunshine.
It lives. Look at this. I mean, if we did get any speed up, the ventilation would be glorious.
Oh, we did try and take the hood down, but already that seems to be broken for some reason. But we'll figure that out another day. That's another day problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's way beyond. I think even Johnny Smith couldn't help us with the cleaning on this one. So, I think we've got a scuff on our bumper. Look. I mean, it's put me right off the project, that is.
Oh, amazing.
It's a day I never thought I'd see, is a car under its own power, moving itself around the farm.
Right, my turn to drive.
First
Here you
drive
go.
time. Now you just got to give it a little bit of gas
Yep.
to keep the
Oh, that mirror is mad.
It's wild, isn't it?
Oh!
Ooh, some wheel spin. Nice. What do you think?
I'm just trying to do like a bit of keeping more revs in and not quite putting the clutch all the way up.
Just remember the brakes aren't.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
non-existent.
Let's try. Yeah, I remember from when I had to do the towing thing, and then I realised there were no brakes. Oh.
I mean, it's starting more or less like every time. Look at it back here. These spider webs. Oh, it's grim. Any temp gauge coming up yet?
No.
The car's starting to warm up.
Oh, the brakes going down here. Wow.
How does it feel to be driving the car?
It's a bit mental, isn't it?
I just didn't even think this would be
That
possible so
stinks.
soon. Oh, fuel gauge is working, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It's going up.
It's a little bit clunky, isn't it? I'm going to say it's not the smoothest ride I've ever experienced, but I can't believe it drives. I wonder why it's cutting
It's
out.
hard work.
Yeah.
Right, switch over.
You done?
Yeah,
I'm
so hot from doing it.
That's what I mean. You can't
it's
have that window
work,
open.
isn't it?
The driver's window doesn't work, so unfortunately I've got all the nice. I can put
Cool
my
bit.
arm out. This is fine, but you're stuck by the window.
But I am driving my Ford Escort XR3i.
Yeah.
It sometimes.
It occasionally works. I mean, I'm sure people drive worse cars than this on the open road, you know. Oh, okay.
Oh, I hope they're not coming in here. I'm good. Right. God, it's hot in here. Oh, I need some aircon.
Oh God, I've got to try and reverse it into the barn, haven't I? I better reverse all the way back round. Oh, fuck, it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to get the window down. Is that going to...
Didn't think that one through, did we?
Okay, here we go.
Yep, we're good. Can we make it back into the barn?
Oh, it sounds very clunky.
How did it feel to finally drive the car?
It was good, yeah. It's not the greatest drive in the world, but it's so nice that it's moving under its own power. It's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
It's funny, isn't it?
So,
But it's still cutting out. It obviously lasts longer, and if you keep the revs in, it's fine.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's... We looked at the volts across the battery, and the voltage actually drops when the car's on compared to when it's off. So we're wondering if there's something wrong with the alternator.
But
there's still a question of air, because we've never
yeah,
checked
I
the
don't
air.
think the alternator would make it cut out like that, but
Okay.
that's a separate problem, I think. But if anyone's come across this problem why you think it might not be idling properly, is it just idling too slowly? Is that all it is? I don't know. Anything we should check, let us know. We'll have a look.
Yeah, well, I think we just check timing as well. But yeah, those are the main things. But we thought while the car was out in the open, we should show you guys around again. Because we need to decide what we're going to do next now that the engine is running, because we want to obviously start on the rest of the body and doing that. So shall we give you a tour and you can give us your recommendations?
The car has already had a new bonnet. This isn't the one that came with the car. This is one that we bought on Facebook Marketplace. I think I gave the guy 60 quid for it. And we drove up and collected it. So it's been painted with, as he told me, it's been done with a rattle can. And I think you can see the finish on there, but it is significantly less rusty than the one that it replaced. So that has already happened. Headlight glass looks great, although they're very, very loose. This whole front panel is falling apart, so we know that needs attention. I have bought a new slam panel, just need someone to do it. So in terms of bodywork, I'll show you the worst bits. You probably didn't see our original video on this, but this obviously is the worst of it, and the battery tray is terrible, and the bulkhead I think is rusty. This is the worst side of the car. This, I think it was under a tarpaulin originally, and this side was slightly exposed, or water had gotten in, because this is all kind of rotted away, and we've got this down here. And when we originally had the car stored outside on the farm, water was getting in through the roof and all of the carpets were soaking wet, so I'd imagine the floor trays are probably not very good either. Yeah, so in terms of bodywork, there's that. The arches I think are okay, the underneath I think is okay. The boot's not bad. Around this side, this is the best side of the car in terms of paintwork anyway. So you can see just so much nicer than the driver's side. Everything's in better condition. Although this seal is a bit rusty as well, and I can see some mould on that seat belt as well, which is pretty grim. So yeah, real deep clean is required. So yeah, the things we know that it needs doing, but really, I think it's the order of works that we're confused about. What do you think?
I think that what our plan is now the engine is sort of running, is to now strip everything out and get the body shell done. So we were thinking of taking absolutely everything out, taking it to a specialist to get that body work all done and all painted. But then obviously there's loads of other things that need sorting out as well. So we obviously need either a completely new roof or someone that can put new vinyl and a new window on the roof, I guess. So if you have any recommendations for specialists that can deal with an old Escort roof, then please let us know.
Yeah, because I would like this is like a vinyl roof, and I think the replacements now are all mohair, and I don't think I want one. I think I want to try and keep it vinyl if I can.
It would be nice to be this like as original.
You just need to know what's possible, don't you, really?
Absolutely. Wheels, I think, is a bit easier because there's a lot of wheel specialists around. So unless everyone thinks that there is a particular specialist that could deal with these, then I think these just need a proper refurbishment, and obviously some brand new tyres are desperately needed. Right, interior, the seats. I mean, I don't think any of it's torn, is it, any of this leather? But
I don't think it's beyond repair.
Yeah, it's just obviously, you know, when it kind of just dries and gets all the kind of folds in it, and it's got a bit discoloured. So I feel like in an ideal world, I wouldn't want to necessarily replace the leather. I would just like to see if it could be tidied up and cleaned up, because it would, like I say, it's nice to be able to keep as much original as possible. So again, any specialists, anyone recommend whether we can do that, or you think we should just start again with those? Carpet, I think we do need carpet because that's just gross. It's got wet, there's probably mould in there. I mean, God knows what else has happened in this car.
Can you clean it? Because they're shaped to the car, and that's a brown carpet. There aren't thousands of Escort convertible brown carpets out there. So,
I don't know.
Again, anyone who can advise.
Anyone? Advice. In terms of kind of the dash, the door cards. Now I'm looking at this door card, it's actually not terrible, is it? The handle is a little bit
awful.
Gross.
The other one, the other door card has a hole in the top here. And the handle, like you can see it over there, it's
not great,
absolutely disgraceful condition.
So, advice on that. I think the dash and everything there is alright, it just needs a big clean, but the electrics in it are not great. I don't think any of the heating system is working. I think a lot of the dashboard isn't working. So I wonder, do we need an entire new loom? Do we need to just redo the electrics in total?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to completely redo this car, why put crappy old stuff back onto it? I mean, my main concern is the order that you should do these things in. There's probably a good practice, and I know a lot of you will disagree with each other about that order, but we really don't know what that order should be. Like, where do you begin? Like, we strip it back, but what does that actually mean? You know, I've got to take the engine out, the seats out. Do I take the roof off? Do I remove the windows? You know, it needs to be a rolling shell, but what does that mean? What stays on? Is it all of the suspension? All of, like, if I take the dash out, what about the steering wheel? You know, things like this. How are you going to move it around anywhere?
Yes, I think we're just, we just want all the advice. You guys gave us Grey Goose, and absolutely he delivered. So all of your specialists, please let us know. We want to find as many as possible. And yeah, now we're over our sort of first major obstacle. We would love to get it back on the road, take it to some shows, and enjoy days like this, not in a barn.
But how are you actually feeling about owning this car now? Because we've had it for a while, and it really looks exactly the same as it did. We've done a lot of kind of invisible work, you know, under the bonnet, under the car.
Yeah. Well, I think the name of the channel is a big part of it. It's a sentimentality thing now. When we first got it, I was like, this is gross. This is disgusting. This really old car. It's all rotting. Like, you know, I felt gross every time I touched it. You know, it didn't feel like anything. It felt like someone else's, you know, trashed car that's been in a garage for 15 years. But now we've spent, you know, many weekends with it, and we know so much about, you know, we know every inch of it now. Whether we know how it works, you know, is a different story, but we know every inch of it. And now, yeah, it's a sentimental thing. Now we have a love for it, and, you know, even if it doesn't run, I'm not desperate to give it away. A lot of people do say, I'll buy it off you in the comments, but I don't want to sell. I don't want to get rid of it. It's our car. Even if it doesn't run, it's, you know, there's still a sentimentality to it. And honestly, if you wanted it, you should have bought it when it was on Facebook Marketplace, sitting there for like 6 months. So, you know, it was there for ages, and I'm sure there's loads of other unloved cars. So, but yeah, I think eventually it will get there. Obviously, we need the help of people, and that's what we've been doing. As much as, you know, we do want to do a lot of it ourselves, but I do realise that, you know, I'm not going to be able to revinyl a roof, and I probably don't have the machinery to resew a seat or the skills to resew a seat. So, but if we can find the specialists and we can go and visit them and see what they do and learn about it that way, then I'm happy with that too. I'd like to be as involved in the process as possible, yeah, and to try and get it back to its former glory. I hope you enjoyed seeing the car finally come out of the barn under its own steam and do a few circles in the yard. It's something that I think a lot of people, including us, weren't sure if that would ever happen, even if it's still got a long way to go. So like we say, please give us all of your recommendations, either in the comments or message us about all of your specialists. We want to hear about everyone that can help us. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, and we will see you again next week. Goodbye. Oh, we haven't got a shot of it from the outside going round and round. Right. Off you go.
I
have
just
fun.
got it all the way here, you fuck.